On a balmy July evening in New Jersey, under the dazzling lights of MetLife Stadium, Chelsea Football Club ascended to the pinnacle of global club football. The date was July 14, 2025, and the occasion was the FIFA Club World Cup final.
Their opponents, Paris Saint-Germain, arrived with a formidable reputation, a team brimming with talent and guided by the astute Luis Enrique.
Yet on this grand stage, it was Enzo Maresca's Chelsea who delivered a performance of breathtaking dominance, securing a resounding 3-0 victory and etching their name into the history books.
This was more than just a win. It was a powerful statement from a club that has been meticulously rebuilt into a formidable force.
The atmosphere inside the stadium was simply electric, a vibrant mosaic of blue and red, white and navy.
Fans from across the globe had converged on the Meadowlands, creating a crackling cauldron of anticipation for this heavyweight clash.
For Chelsea, this final represented the culmination of a remarkable season that had already seen them lift the UEFA Europa Conference League trophy. Under Maresca's progressive leadership, the team had developed a clear identity, blending tactical discipline with attacking flair.
This final was not just about winning another piece of silverware. It was about proving that this new-look Chelsea could conquer the world's best.
The journey to this moment had been a testament to the character of both finalists. Chelsea navigated a tough semi-final, overcoming the Brazilian side Fluminense, thanks to the heroics of new signing João Pedro.
PSG, meanwhile, had showcased their own championship credentials by dispatching the mighty Real Madrid in their semi-final showdown.
This set the stage for a monumental battle between two of Europe's elite. PSG entered the final on an incredible run, having won 10 of their previous 11 matches and keeping an astonishing 7 clean sheets in their last 8 games, a testament to their defensive solidity.
As the teams lined up and the anthems played, the stakes were palpable.
Maresca made key adjustments for the final, welcoming back the defensive stalwart Levi Colwill and influential captain Reece James into the starting 11, a move that signaled his intent to be solid at the back and dynamic on the flanks.
Across the pitch, Luis Enrique placed his faith in the same lineup that had so convincingly beaten Real Madrid, confident that his star-studded team could continue their imperious form.
The stage was set for a classic encounter, but few could have predicted the one-sided spectacle that was about to unfold.
From the opening whistle, Chelsea played with a swagger and confidence that seemed to catch PSG off guard.
They pressed with intensity, passed the ball with purpose, and were relentless in their pursuit of an early advantage.
The breakthrough came around the 22nd minute, a goal of sublime quality that set the tone for the rest of the half.
The dynamic Malo Gusto surged down the right flank, delivering a pinpoint cross into the box.
There to meet it was the man of the moment, Cole Palmer, who dispatched his shot with clinical precision past Gianluigi Donnarumma.
It was a stunning strike, and remarkably only the second goal PSG had conceded in the entire tournament.
The goal did not satiate Chelsea's hunger, it only amplified it.
Palmer, who has been a revelation since joining the club, was at the heart of everything.
He drifted between the lines, his movement proving impossible for the PSG defense to track.
Before the Parisians could even mount a meaningful response, Palmer struck again.
Seizing upon a loose ball just outside the penalty area, he unleashed a powerful curling effort that nestled into the back of the net, doubling Chelsea's lead and sending the blue half of MetLife Stadium into a state of delirium.
It was a masterclass in finishing from a player at the very peak of his powers.
The onslaught continued, and PSG looked shell-shocked, a shadow of the dominant team that had marched to the final.
Their defense, so resolute in previous matches, was being pulled apart by Chelsea's fluid attacking patterns.
The third goal, which effectively ended the contest before the half-time whistle had even blown, came in the 42nd minute.
This time, it was the tournament's standout striker João Pedro who found the net.
The Brazilian forward, a key signing who had proven his worth time and again, demonstrated his predatory instincts, pouncing on a rebound to slot the ball home for his third goal of the competition.
As the teams walked off for the interval with the scoreboard reading 3-0, the contrast in emotions was stark.
For PSG, it was a nightmare scenario. The first time in over 3 years they had found themselves 3 goals down at halftime.
Luis Enrique stood on the sideline, a pensive look on his face, contemplating how to salvage a match that had slipped so dramatically from his team's grasp.
For Chelsea and Enzo Maresca, it was a dream first half, a tactical and technical clinic that had laid the foundation for a historic victory on the world stage.
Facing a monumental task, Paris Saint-Germain emerged for the second half with renewed determination, desperate to find a way back into the game.
They began to exert more pressure, pushing forward in search of a goal that could spark an unlikely comeback.
Superstars like Ousmane Dembélé and Vitinha started to find pockets of space, testing the Chelsea backline with their pace and creativity.
However, every time they managed to carve out an opportunity, they were met by an immovable object in the form of Chelsea's goalkeeper, Robert Sánchez, who was in inspired form between the posts.
Sánchez produced a series of crucial saves that preserved Chelsea's commanding lead and systematically broke PSG's spirit.
Early in the half, he made a spectacular diving save to deny a blistering long-range shot from Vitinha that seemed destined for the top corner.
Moments later, he was quick off his line to smother an attempt from Dembele, who had broken through the defensive line.
These were not routine stops. They were match-defining interventions that underscored his importance to the team and ultimately earned him the well-deserved Man of the Match award for his flawless performance.
As the minutes ticked by, PSG's frustration became increasingly visible, and it boiled over in a moment of madness that extinguished any faint hopes they had left.
Midfielder João Neves became entangled with Chelsea's Marc Cucurella off the ball.
In an act of petulance and aggression, Neves was caught pulling Cucurella's hair.
While the initial incident was missed by the on-field referee, the ever-watchful eye of the video assistant referee intervened.
After a brief review on the pitch-side monitor, the referee had no choice but to brandish a straight red card for violent conduct, reducing PSG to 10 men.
With a numerical disadvantage and a 3-goal deficit, the fight had completely gone out of the French champions.
The red card incident took the remaining sting out of the contest, allowing Chelsea to manage the final stages of the game with professional ease.
Maresca's men controlled possession, calmly circulating the ball and denying PSG any chance to build momentum.
Even with the game won, Chelsea's substitutes like Liam Delap came on with a point to prove, forcing Donnarumma into 2 more strong saves, highlighting the incredible depth and hunger within the London club's squad.
As the final whistle echoed around MetLife Stadium, it signaled more than just a 3-0 victory. It marked the coronation of Enzo Maresca's Chelsea as the undisputed champions of the world.
The celebrations that followed were a mix of pure joy and profound satisfaction.
Players, staff and fans alike savored a moment that was years in the making. A triumph built on shrewd signings, tactical innovation, and a renewed sense of collective purpose.
This Club World Cup title, their second major trophy of the season, was the ultimate validation of the project being built at Stamford Bridge.
This victory was a testament to the club's strategic vision, both on and off the pitch.
The impact of new signings was undeniable.
João Pedro, the hero of the semi-final and a goal-scorer in the final, has proven to be an inspired acquisition, providing the clinical edge Chelsea needed.
Cole Palmer has transformed into a global superstar, a player for the biggest moments.
The success is also a personal triumph for manager Enzo Maresca, who has successfully implemented his sophisticated, possession-based philosophy, turning Chelsea into a cohesive and dominant unit that is both exciting to watch and incredibly difficult to beat.
Looking back at the tournament, Chelsea's path to glory was thoroughly deserved.
They showed resilience to overcome a talented Fluminense side, and then delivered a performance of a lifetime in the final against a PSG team that had been in imperious form.
To so comprehensively dismantle a team that had defeated Real Madrid and boasted one of the meanest defenses in Europe speaks volumes about the quality and mentality of this Chelsea squad.
They rose to the occasion, embraced the pressure, and left no doubt as to who was the best team in the competition.
This Club World Cup victory is not an endpoint for Chelsea, it is a powerful launching pad.
It solidifies their status among the global elite and sends a clear message to their rivals that they are a force to be reckoned with for years to come.
For the players, it is the taste of glory that will fuel their hunger for more.
For the fans, it is a moment of immense pride and a promise of a bright new era.
On a memorable night in New York, Chelsea didn't just win a trophy, they announced their return to the very top of the footballing world.